What's up everyone, welcome back to another video, and this video I'm going to talk about how to fix your Elden Ring NIGHTREIGN is having an issue with crashing. It is not launching, won't launch, freezing, stuttering, lagging, low FPS drop, stuck powdered in screen, and even many more issues which is happening and how we can fix this app. So let me directly get into a step. So the first one is all about if you're having the follow these instruction. So the first one is all about we need to restart the Steam and we need to restart the PC. So one thing that you need to take care of is closing the Steam over here like this is actually not a restart to the Steam. If you want to restart the Steam, just go over here at the top on the left side, click on the Steam, and there is an option for exit. Just go for exit. Once afterwards, you have to go over here like this, click on the start menu over here, click on the three-dot menu and go for the restart. Once the restart is done, you just need to launch back the Steam once again, and you have to get into the game, which will take a lot of time to load up. And afterwards, you have to get into the game and try launch the game, and you have to check. Next one, after the first step is not working, you can move to the next one. That is use Start Protected Game exe to launch the game. So to launch the game, just go over here, right click and go to Browse Local Files. Now from here, you have to expand this. Now from here, get into the game over here. And you have to check with the game over here, or you can just go back, get into the game. Now, if you scroll down over here, you can see we have options here in order to launch it. So click on the Start Protected Game, just launch this. If that is not working, you can launch with the NIGHTREIGN. You have to check with this and you have to check. Next one is followable. We need to uninstall and reinstall the EAC, that is EC and ECheat. So to do this, just go over here in the game, right click and go to manage and click on the browse local file. Get into the folder game, scroll down, and you can see, if we can check, you can see there is an options like in order to uninstall, just go to the folder named EC and ECheat. So you can just click on this one, that is EC and ECheat EU setup. Just click on this one, go for yes. And this is asking for you to press any uninstall is complete. Press any key to continue. You can just ignore this and close this. Now we uninstall the EC and ECheat. And right now, the moment itself, we need to install it back. So just click on EC and ECheat over here like this. So once you click on the EC and ECheat like this, what happens? It will be popping up and the installation will be done over here. Like just click on Run as Administrator. Go for yes. Once afterwards, you have to install. After the completion is done, you have to check with the game. See, if you're having the trouble, we need to move to the next one, that is run the game as an administrator from the installation folder. Try running the game in the compatibility mode and also disable the full screen optimization. So to do this, just go over to the game, right click, go to the manage and click on the browse local file. So that is we are in the installation folder, or you can directly close this over here and you can navigate to the file explorer. We can just go to this PC, navigate to E, go to Steam Library, Steam Apps Common. Now from here, navigate to Elden Ring NIGHTREIGN. Now after begin to the game, scroll down from here and you have to find the application that is .exe. Select this one, right click, show more options, properties, go for compatibility. Put a check on run this program in the compatibility mode. Make sure it is on Windows 8. And also put a check on disable full screen optimization. And also put a check on run this program as an administrator as well. Go for apply and go for OK, and you have to check. That's all we have to try. Next one is all about what we need to do. We just need to allow the game to your Windows security files over here. So to do this, just go over here, search for the control panel. Now we need to search here for the control panel and click on this one. Go to System and Security, Windows Defender Firewall. Click on Allow App of which is the Windows Defender Firewall. Keep scrolling down and check whether the Elden Ring is added. So as you can see, the Elden Ring is already added. They have put a check on both the boxes, private and public, which is very important. So if you don't know how to add it, or if you don't find it, just click on the change setting. Go to allow another app, go to the browse, navigate to this PC, go to local disk E, Steam Library, Steam Apps Common, get into this folder, game, and we have to select this one, go for open and add it. So once it is added, you have to make sure that you put a check on both the boxes, private and public. Now we need to close this and check with the game. Stay, there is an issue, just try installing the graphics card. The latest graphics card can be installed. I'll be providing a link in the description to both NVIDIA. So if you're on the NVIDIA, just go to this page and select everything like GeForce. You have to select GeForce. If you're on the GeForce RT series, follow this one and select everything over here and go for find. And what happens is that it's going to take you to the latest versions of the graphics card. Now from here, you have to scroll down. If you're on the Windows 11, download this one and install it. And similarly, if you're on the AMD, for the AMD users, just get into this particular page. provide every details over here as per your needs and get into this one. Now, if you're on the Windows 11 with 64-bit edition, download this one. And if you're on the Windows 10 with 64-bit edition, download this one and install it. And also, parallelly, we can go to the next step. That is all about we have to use Display Driver Uninstaller DDU to clean and reinstall the latest graphics card. You can just search here for this one, Display Driver Uninstaller. So just go to the Google Chrome. Now from here, you can just search this one over here and just go over here and download this and install it. And after installing, you have to check that's going to work or not. Because after downloading this one, you might be able to install the graphics card like a fresh one. So you can just go over here and download it. So try downloading these versions over here. And after installing the DDA, over here, as you can see, it is getting downloaded. So once you successfully install, you have to update your graphics card. I don't know how this is related, but even for many users, it works. So you can try this. So just go over here in the file explorer. So just go with extract this. Now we need to extract all. Go to the extract. Now once it is successfully extracted, just get into this. Now just click over here. And this is the application. And you have to. So you just need to get into this. And you have to install this. Okay. So after successfully installing, just go back. You can try installing the versions. Now we need to get into the settings. Now from these are for the license. Leave me over here. So you just need to uninstall this. So you need to install this. Just go for yes. Now as you can see, we have installed it successfully. Now what we need to do is from here, you have to select the device type. So if you're a GPU, select GPU. And if the NVIDIA, select NVIDIA. If you're on the AMD, select AMD. If you're on the Intel, go for Intel. Then click on clean and restart so that this Display Driver Uninstaller will be restarted. Now we need to close this. After that, you have to restart your PC. After the restart is done, the PC is done. Just now, afterwards, you have to go back to the NVIDIA and the AMD. If you're on the NVIDIA, just update your driver. And if you're on the AMD, just update your driver, vice versa. Next one is all about we need to go over here. Run the game or dedicated graphics card. So just search here for the graphics settings and you have to click on this one. And right now from here, we need to click on the browse. Now from here, navigate to this PC, go to local disk E, Steam library, Steam apps, common. Now from here, we need to click on ELDEN NIGHTREIGN, go for the game. Now select this one and go for add. Once it is added, just click on the option. Change this from let Windows set to high performance and we need to save it. Kills this and we have to check. Make sure update the system BIOS, that's an important one. Try giving these commands in the launch option. So just go to the game, right click, go to properties. First, try with BX11. You have to try with BX11 and try launch the game. If BX11 is not working, try with BX12 and you have to try launch the game and you have to check. Still, if you're having the trouble, we need to make sure that delete the graphics config file, rename or delete the saved game files, but we need to create a backup first. So just go to the file explorer, go to this PC, go to local disk C, users, get into not this one, get into admin. Now from here you have to get into app data, find roaming. Now from here you have to find you'll be able to find the NIGHTREIGN, that is this folder. Now from here you can see this is the graphics. Right click and go for the trash icon. So make sure one thing, you have to create a backup. So copy this first and you have to create a backup. So first create a backup over here. You just need to create a backup first. And afterwards, try deleting and you have to check. You can try deleting and you have to check. And also parallelly, we need to rename it. So in order to rename it, you can just go over here. Copy this. You can just copy this. And also you can create a backup here. Once the backup is created, just go back here. You can rename it. For example, you can just rename it NIGHTREIGN old. Or you can just go for one or whatever it is. Just do this. And afterwards, we have to close this and you have to check with the key. Keep in mind, you will be using all the options when you do this, so we have to take a backup first. Make sure we need to update the Windows to the latest version, so just go over here, search for the settings, click on this one. Now from here, navigate to Windows Update and just update your Windows. So if you're having pending updates and all those things, just try updating these and make sure the Windows is up to date. And also we need to install the Microsoft Visual C++, which I'll be providing in the link video description. So just go to this page. If the system is based on x64, download this one. If the system is based on x86, download this one and install it. And also parallelly, we just need to keep scrolling down and unplug external devices such as hotels, wheels, buttons, mouse, erasers if it's already connected. Just unplug everything. Every third-party USB or any other controllers if you're using, you might be connected to any USB port. Just unplug everything. Now, after unplugging, launch the game. Once you get into the game, you can just connect it back and you can check. And also, parallelly, make sure one thing, you have to disable the Steam overlay. Just go over in the game, right click, go to the properties, turn this off, and you have to check. Parallelly, just go over here for the task manager, and you have to click on this one. And if you find any things that, for example, Viva Tuner, I must say afterward, Discord, if these kind of things running over here at the back, these are actually not required. These are examples of, what you have to say, overlay and overclocking applications. So just remove everything from here. Once everything is removed, we have to close this and we have to check. Next one is all about need increase the virtual memory. So just click on the view advanced system settings. Just keep over here. Advanced buffer settings. Advanced. Click on the change. Uncheck this and set this to local disk E because game is on C. Buffer custom size and set the value. Now read the calculator. So just search for the calculator. First, I need to type the RAM 16 GB multiplied with 1024. 1024 is a constant value. It is same for everyone. And you have to multiply it with 1.5. That is 24516. Copy this and paste it. Next one, 16 GB multiplied with 1024. And you have to multiply it with 3. That is 49152. And copy this and you have to paste it. Afterwards, you have to check whether the issue is solved or not. Last and the least step, we need to uninstall and reinstall the game. So just go to the manage and uninstall the game. While reinstalling it back, you should be installing back not on the list. Remember, to uninstall, you have to try a new SSD or you can try any other new drive. And one step which I left is verify integrity of game file. So right click over here and go to the properties, install that file and just click on the verify integrity of game file, which is going to take a little bit of time. So what happens is this is going to cross-check every single files of a game. And if any files are corrupted and if any files are missing, and all these kind of issues will be fixed by this. So you can try with verify integrity of game file. And this is going to take a little bit of time. And let's wait for this. So afterwards, there is nothing you have to do. If you wanted to skip, you can skip this particular portion. But do the verify integrity of game file and wait for this to reach 100%. And that's it. So these are the steps when it comes to how to fix this. And if you find this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for more notification. That's it. Bye-bye. So guys, once done, you have to close this and you have to launch the game. So these are the steps, and I hope this video is helpful. That's it. Bye bye.